A similar proposal was made in 2009 to relocate the city of the Eastern Cape Division to Bhisho. However, this was prevented through campaigns and submissions by the community. The committee says the relocation will bring litigants close to the justice system instead of traveling the long distance to Makhanda. They added that Bhisho is the capital town of the province, as all divisions sit in capital towns of provinces. The renewed call for the relocation is believed will crumble the already ailing local economy of Makhanda.
If the recommendation by the Mosoneke Commission of Inquiry is adopted, it will devastate the economy of Makhanda. There are 400 families that work directly through the courts, 400 professionals. They employ another 600 people, so that's another 600 families that will be impacted. And the local economy is already suffering and will not be able to absorb that kind of move. It will be absolutely devastating to Makhanda and all its citizens.
There are also concerns of the high cost involved in relocating the seat, as well as its impact to other institutions, such as the psychiatric hospital based in the city of Saints. In 2021, the Makhanda High Court had more than 1,200 applications for referral of mental patients, the highest in the province.
The report you would have noticed actually states that the court would have to be, the court in Bhisho would have to be expanded. The last time we got figures in this regard from representatives from the Minister of Justice, they were looking at about 250 million. That was 12 years ago. I don't know, you're going to double that. Who knows how much it's going to cost. But more importantly, the Master's Office would need to move. That comes at a significant cost. And the Director of Public Prosecution's Office would also need to move. You know, I don't know if that infrastructure is in Bhisho. I doubt it is.
But those supporting the move believe this will transform the judiciary in the province and save costs for the state.
We are having other instances of legal costs being paid by state departments, to firms in Makhanda. If the if the seat moves to Bhisho, the state attorney will be doing those matters internally, which means that they do not have to go and pay additional legal costs out of the departments. Those savings can then be used to provide for the building of the new court buildings or the extension of the High Court in Bhisho.
Makhanda is home to Rhodes University, the National Arts Festival, and some of the top schools in the country. Local says relocating the High Court to Bhisho will alter the city's legacy.
When the High Court is relocated to Bhisho, definitely also down the line, we can expect that the Master's Court will also be relocated there. So these are the issues that are the challenges that really will be facing the community of Makhanda, of our people losing a very important asset. It's an asset because it forms part of heritage institutions. You'd recall this city is a heritage seat on its own because it is more than 100 years old. So the High Court in its own as a facility, it forms part of heritage of Makhanda.
The Makhanda local municipality is also opposed to this relocation, saying they will engage relevant authorities.
This is not a new matter. It's a matter at some stage which was actually also on the table in terms of the discussion of relocation of High Court, and at some stage we fought it, and I think it was a very good a program in terms of engaging the relevant authorities who were actually taking that decision. But also I think even this time around we will have to sit down and have that multi-stakeholder coordination as a municipality so that at least we are able to oppose this relocation.
The public will have until the end of January next year to submit comments on the report. SABC News in Makhanda.